Oh, we are back. Everyone, you are here with the Moonland team. There's 5 of us. See, someone is updating the game.
I can hear you, but sometimes I lose you for a while.
Does anyone else have Twitter or YouTube or something open so they can give me a? Can Daniela? Can you speak? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Is your mic muted? I can't hear anyone now.
I think she was just talking.
Yeah, I could hear her on here.
Yeah, I could hear her too.
You can? I can't.
Yeah. Did you have her muted? You might have to go back and turn up her volume up because I know last stream there was some echo.
I can't hear Brandon now too.
Oh. Well, Galagy.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
He said check if you have her muted on
No,
the
no, no one is muted. You're all coming through my desktop the same way.
Interesting.
But I can't hear Brandon either now. I
Hi.
can only hear you.
Hello?
Hi. Do you hear me?
Yeah, we can. Well, Kieran's
Yeah.
having trouble hearing some people, but I can hear you.
Oh.
Can everyone on the
Hi.
stream hear everyone? I'm gonna have to just open it.
I could hear Daniela on Twitch when I unmuted it.
Okay. Oh, you know what it is. Bet you.
And I can hear Catalina on Twitch. So everybody who's in here is coming through on the stream, I think.
I
But
know what it is.
just not here.
My headphones are connected to 2 computers, Alicia, and you and me are talking in the game right now.
No, I think I'm muted in the game.
Yeah, I don't know if those settings work.
Things. Oh, they reset. Okay, my settings
Yeah,
reset.
see, as soon as it's...
There we go. Okay.
Can hear all of you. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Why? But I stopped sharing screen.
Is that better?
I fixed it.
Cool.
I don't know why every time I try to enter Moonland, I enter my username and my password and I can hear you guys, but then when I'm gonna pick the character it kicks me out. But it doesn't shut the whole program down, it kicks me out back to the to put my username and my password.
There we go.
Maybe for something.
What?
I'm gonna change voice. Hang on.
Daniela,
Why is that so funny?
Ooh. Did you see the VTuber he is? Is it working?
I thought it was someone. I texted Catalina, who is this person?
Yeah.
Why does it look so real?
We can make us all look real. Did you see the video I made of
That
skulls?
No.
Oh, really? Oh, check it out in Mattermost.
In what channel is it?
Oh, maybe you're not in there. Hold on. I'll post it in another one.
If it's a content creation, no.
No, video production.
We've
I
been
think I'm in there.
playing with the measurement stuff. Oh, Kieran's been working. I've been
Oh
playing.
yeah, I'm here.
You're in there. So the latest one I posted, 24:05. Just play that MP4. That's Mia's skulls.
I'm watching it.
Okay, I'm back. Wait.
Mm.
Matt really, I guess we're live. So hey everyone. Matt,
Hi.
our concept artist, really loved it because I think it was his birthday recently, and we were able to get him an animated character for his birthday. That's the first time anyone's ever seen it. Oh, hey!
That is so cool. So
Look
we're
at
gonna
this.
start giving the announcements with with Skull.
Pretty quick. Just yeah, with Skull.
Yeah.
We have a commenter from Robson 2022 200. Hey at Moonland. Randomly scrolled on Twitch on my phone because I'm bored and came across your stream. Nice. He's also a live streamer. Hi.
Oh.
Welcome to the stream.
You should come and play Moonland.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you should download Moonland and play with us. Well, I'm not playing, but
You probably have to think about it again.
take him seriously.
It's really hard. Yeah. Hang on.
Oh, I'm not.
Okay,
looking.
how about we go through the weekly recap and then you guys could go through the development recap of the week.
Sounds good.
Alright, so lots of fun stuff happening this week. So we've announced the Bitmart exchange listing. We're in the middle of the test to earn campaign. So if you haven't downloaded Moonland and played Moonland, what are you doing? Within the next few weeks, we'll be distributing the rewards for the meme contest, which had like great entries. So yeah, other exchanges will be announcing their listings within this week's. Also, this is kind of like new news. We've already sent the tokens to the pre-sale buyers that bought on Ethereum. So yeah. Catalina, no, I can't hear you.
Oh, there we
No,
go.
yeah, I can hear you now.
Hey.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah.
You
Hi.
were talking. Oh, Bitmart and Probit exchange listed MTK this week, so we'll have more exchanges coming up.
Great to hear.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Now I can't on the screen. Now I can only see myself. Why?
I highlighted you. You were talking.
Oh no.
There we go.
There you go. Alright, do you have any fun development news?
No.
Yeah. So this week we've done some cool stuff. I'm gonna pull something up in a second here, and you guys can look at the first video of our upcoming ability to make our characters move and talk. If you look at the screen right now, you can see. Highlight it. This is Danny, but if you look at the top corner, he is operating a metahuman from Unreal. So this week,
Yeah.
Yep. Can you blink and move your head around and smile?
Oh, hello, everybody. Yeah. Works pretty good.
So we are working towards getting that on our characters and also being able to make it so that our characters can talk in game. I'm just gonna pull it up right now from the web.
And not this voice. Not this one. This voice is weird.
Yeah, the voice is too weird. And everyone's in right now, everyone's playing, it's fun. So if you're following us along, I see we have 67 viewers, most of those from Twitter, or as people would say, X. Twitter. You guys can jump in and join the game at any time. You can download the game. You can literally go to our our link tree, and that'll link you to everything. Our link tree is up in the top bar there. You can scan the QR code, or you can go to Moonland.social in your web browser, and that'll bring you right to our link tree and right to all the links to download the game, register to play, and join the team every Friday as we try out some of the new updates. One of the cool things, let's just downloading something right now, but Mr. Brandon, focus on you.
Brandon.
Hi.
That's you, right?
There we go.
He has
Hello.
been really hard at work. We haven't shown it off yet, but gamification is something that Moonland is like a hub. And you are playing, basically, you're jumping into a Disneyland experience. And one of the things we wanted to do was give you the ability to ride the rides before they were even rides. So we built out part of the world. We built out a lot of the assets, and even the race rings. We had our founder Mike fly through and compete with people early on before it was even a game, just to show that we were building something that is fun first. Now we've gone ahead, designed some gamification so that not only does the Capture the Flag have a leaderboard that's fully functional, you can use your web browser and check it out outside of the game. I wanted to say offline, but not totally. And now the race rings are getting the same level of adaptation. So we are customizing the race rings, and that's what Brandon's been hard at work the last 2 weeks on, getting those rings so that they're all set up for us to build a new track. This includes rings that give you points, rings that reset the timer, because you have a set amount of time to race around the track. It's a solo. It's designed to be a solo mission. You can see him riding through right now. It's designed to be a solo mission, but you're competing against everyone for the same score. That's how a lot of games in Moonland will operate. Eventually, we will have racing with our moon carts and moon buggies, just like good old NASA. But for now, we are working hard at a lot of solo mini games people can play together to compete. You'll eventually be able to race yourself as a ghost, using your own times to compete against yourself and to really try to get your name on the leaderboard. As you can see, we have the leaderboard up. Let's see. Who wants to go check it out? Is anyone close to the Capture the Flag?
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay, not Danny.
I can head there.
Perfect. Whoever gets there first, I'll highlight you. This is the race to the leaderboard. The leaderboard is a cool asset, and it's actually been changed a little bit in our newest version. Right now, the game you can download, we're always about a version or two behind the updates because we want to keep you stable and playing. And now that we're competing, we want to keep people... Oh, yeah, there we go. That looks like Alicia wins.
Oh,
Okay, we're going to highlight Alicia right now. Alicia's also been hard at work. We're currently working on a trailer for Moonland. So we've been up-resing some of our characters for the trailer and some props, and she's been really hard at work doing that on Jessie. You're going to see a whole new update to characters, as well as 3 additional new characters coming soon. We wanted to get the mini-games really operating. But here you can see on the screen, this is the leaderboard in-game. And you can actually pull it up if you go to moonlandmeta.com. You can pull the leaderboard up on your phone or in your web browser as well, and it will match the names here. And as you can see, we have a lot of people coming in and competing. Like those scores, are those over 200? That's crazy. So there are people competing almost at the 300 point mark. So that means people are jumping in and playing Moonland when we're not here. So that's amazing, you guys. Keep up the good work.
You guys should go on the hashtag Moonland test touring, and you can see the screen recordings of the people playing Moonland.
Sure, I'll do that.
Shout out to Mukahid. He's a really active community member. He's up there in the 4th place on the Capture the Flag.
That's really cool.
Damn, there's no one on the team on the leaderboard.
Not anymore.
That's good though.
Okay, guys, I'm just going to show you my screen here.
Hey. Oh. Wow. Look at everyone who's here. I am so excited to welcome you to Moonland. This is anyway, I can talk now, and I can say all sorts of things. And I can blink, and look around, and smile, and blow up my cheeks.
So you can see here, this is the one of our character's skulls, and he's fully animatable now.
Hey.
As far as some of our coolest project updates, I'd say that's one of my favorite, because it is just such a rewarding thing to see our characters come to life, and all of our players and people that are out there right now, you are gonna eventually be able to. Why is it highlighting someone? There you go. Back to everyone. So everyone in our game is a social metaverse first, right? So we want to pioneer the ability to jump in and chat with each other, listen to comedy shows, watch music events, and one of the aspects of that is facial movements and character emotion driven by the player. So the future of VR, Moonland, and the augmented reality spectrum for us is already being like the groundwork we're trying to lay down with our characters and assets is going to allow us to do this level of interaction in the future. And as Daniela was saying, we are launching a lot of things. Check out on X or Twitter, and you can follow along to see as we fund the project to going forward, to building a bigger team, to building more assets, and to making Moonland something that everyone can participate in, which includes mobile mini games and cross-platform competition. It's going to be exciting. You guys, I'm not running the game right now. How many people are in the game right now?
Probably 6.
6? That's awesome. So we'll take a look at the hashtags. Let's take a quick peek, see what's up.
There's something going on with the hashtag. There's like tons of other submissions that they've been sending it on Telegram, and then they use the hashtag, they click on it, and then the video doesn't appear for them on the hashtag. So once we take the screenshot and we want to verify that they submitted the video, they'll need to send us a proof that they did it, because I don't know why not everything's showing up on the hashtag.
Let's find out. What is the hashtag we're looking for?
Moonland test touring. The 2 with a number 2.
Maybe some people are using the word too. Oh yeah. I'm gonna pull these up so we can get a couple of these going. This will be amusing. Guys, I'll cut some people off here and show some of this off. It's really kind of cool actually to see so many people partaking in our test earn. Like you can see here, this is Cugino. What do we got here?
Yeah, I get excited every time I see a screen recording of them playing.
K-Stream. We got Cobra. Nice Cobra. You guys are gonna like the new flag. Oh, there's Cobra again.
Shit.
Who's this? Oh, Castine. Oh yeah.
That's cool.
That's it. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Just do Moonland. quick look. It's interesting. Here's one. Excellent. This is our post about it. And here you guys can see the leaderboard going crazy. Pretty awesome, guys. Uh, 100 viewers out there. Hi, everyone. How you all doing? Category on Twitch. So Daniela, do you have anything else to talk about for Moonland? How the token and everything?
For now, just if you haven't bought any MTK, go ahead and you can go on Probit or Bitmart Exchange, and we'll be announcing the new exchanges coming up. That's pretty much the most important thing to do. And if you want to have the chance of earning some MTK right now, the way to do it is by playing Moonland.
What she's talking about is the test to earn campaign. So if you want to come in right now and play, you can check us out on social media, and that'll give you the instructions on how to jump into Moonland and play Capture the Flag to get your name on the leaderboard. Daniela, can you tell people what they could win?
So let me go through the rules and I'll talk about the prices, which is the exciting part. Let me get to the... Wait.
Well, all right. So for now,
Yeah, I gave him one.
give you a second to grab that. And you can
Yeah.
see, I'm going to go back to talking about the emotions of players. You can see right here that yeah, there you go. Danny is center stage again. He's also got some voice modulation, as you can see. What we're trying to bring to life here is eventually the ability to import yourself into the metaverse. I know that there's big players in the field like Facebook trying to do this and show this off, but they are still steps away from what Unreal has been able to achieve as far as technology goes and giving to the masses. We're gonna be actually talking about how we set this up on the video and going through some of the stages with the Skulls character to show you that. But for now, just know that we are working behind the scenes to bring emotion to the metaverse in a way that's standardized and uses the default character rigs that Unreal comes with. So a lot of the times when you download a character from the internet, yes, you can download a character from the internet. That mouth and face, the naming is all wrong. So to set things up properly, you have to sit there and basically create every one of those little face shapes. So every time you see him smile or blink, each one of those is a separate little thing inside of the game that has to be called upon when those actions are operating. Right now, you use your phone to view your face, but in the future, it'll just be your webcam or straight from, I think the MetaQuest Pro right now has them, and some of the other headsets, but eye tracking. You're gonna have the eye tracking to track your eyes, the outside tracking for your face, and you'll be able to see full interaction with characters in the future. It's really quite... It's sci-fi come to life. All right,
Guys,
Daniela.
it looks so real. Okay, so now I can go through the test tour. Okay, so the prize pool is of 10,000 USDT in MTK, and this is how the contest will be run. Well, it's running right now. So the contest it started about a week ago, and it runs until June 4th. It was 2 weeks of contest, so if you haven't played, you still have time. So first thing, you gotta download Moonland, and the contest is being held on one of our mini games, which is Capture the Flag. If you go to our Twitter or our Telegram, you're gonna be able to find the instructions and the YouTube video that has the tutorial on how to play Capture the Flag. So I recommend you watching that before attempting to play. Then the way that we're gonna pick the winners is that on June 4th at 2 p.m. EST, we're gonna take a screenshot, and whoever is on that leaderboard, those are gonna be the winners. So there's the trick. If you want to keep on that leaderboard, you gotta play for during this remaining time. Because if you play today and tomorrow, and then there's other people playing the day that we take the screenshot, they're gonna take your spot away. So you gotta keep playing if you want to stay on top and appear on the leaderboard. Once we take the screenshot of who are the winners, they need to have this requirement fulfilled for them to be able to be eligible to win, and it's for them to have posted a screen recording on Twitter and Telegram of them playing Capture the Flag. So the exciting part, which ones are the prizes? So we have the prizes divided on different tiers. Tier 1, which is first place up to 10th place, they get 300 USDT in MTK. Then tier 2, which is 11th place to 20th, they get 150 USDT in MTK. Then tier 3, which is from the 21st place to the 30th place, they get $100 USD in MTK. Then tier 4, which is 31st place up to 50th place, they get 75 USDT in MTK. And then the last tier, which is tier 5, from the 51st place up to the 100th place, they get 50 USDT in MTK. So you got tons of chances to win. You just gotta go in and play. In order to play Capture the Flag, you need someone else. So go in with a friend, or feel free to message us in Telegram, and we can go in and play with you. So yeah, the contest runs until June 4th at 2 p.m. EST, and this is season 1. We're gonna have other seasons coming up. So if you participate in a season 1, you will get bonuses in order to be able to win during season 2 of the test tour. So yeah, don't miss it out.
That's awesome.
Have you ever heard while there's other people playing the game, like that are not from the team?
I'm not sure. How many people are playing right now, guys?
There's currently 7 people playing.
All right, so someone out from outside the team is playing. Hi, welcome to Moonland.
Because from the team, it's Catalina, Alicia, Danny, Kieran. Is Marla playing?
Oh, maybe.
I didn't see him. I did see one of the. I think.
Yeah, I think she's.
Was on the leaderboard. That player I saw was the. Was it maybe this Castian? I think I saw somewhere.
Oh, cool.
In the world here. Oh yeah, Marlon's here too.
Oh yeah. I'm not actually in game though. So.
Yeah. Looks like Marlon and Castian are playing Capture the Flag right now.
Oh, you guys jump in and play with them. That's awesome. I'm loading up skulls so I can show them off.
Hey, is this new? Wow.
Oh, another one. BOHJ. I don't know how to say that. But they're also over here by Capture the Flag.
That's so cool.
Come on. Dang the flag.
Yeah, this might be laggy, but my microphone is coming from the computer that's streaming, but the Skulls character is going to be coming from my other computer. So we'll have to see how this works. But give me a second, and I'll show you what one of our characters is going to look like hooked up to this craziness. Also, I think I like Unreal's camera controls more than Blender's.
Yeah, it's actually really nice how they were able to get that all set up.
Actually, simulate on. Screen on. Okay, start virtual camera. Done. Set up this crazy thing. Done. This is pretty wild, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna hide myself. Actually, I'll just leave myself up so you can still see me too. Yeah, so now I'm on the bottom corner. Hi.
That's awesome.
Oh, is it?
Does everyone see me talking?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think that I think the blinking is the weirdest, or when I blow up my cheeks. and you can see
Maybe
when
you
I-
should maybe you should read the announcements using that face, and we can record. We can save the screen recordings.
Okay, send them over and I'll read it.
Okay.
What? Okay.
I'm sending them over on Mattermost.
Perfect. This will work really good when I there we go. TikTok listings announced. Or whoa, MTK token listings announced. Access the leaderboards here. Oh, I can't move my fingers yet. Hi. One day I'll be able to move my arms. MTK rewards soon. Download Moonland today. Compete and capture the flag for a chance to win part of the 10,000 USDT prize pool in MTK. Play, post your gameplay, and stay on the leaderboard to win. You still have a chance to play. We will take a look at the leaderboard on June 4th. Register to play now. Yeah, I just needed better Skull's voice. MTK rewards, meme NFT holders, and Gleam coming soon. Prizes will be distributed starting today and in the upcoming days. Be patient. Hi, this is Skulls from Shadowland to bring you the latest in Moon Tea. We are bringing you some updates from Moonland. Yeah, this is pretty rad. Gonna let this on Twitter. The only thing that sucks, the only thing that sucks about this method of talking is that I can't click away from the screen until I bake this into a project. But I think even after that, we can't bake it into a screen. Well, thank you all for joining the stream. We've loved having you. All 5 million viewers. We have 5 million following right now. Hey, wait, can we use that? Can we pass all this through that fake live app? Can I go fake live with Skulls? Like, hi everyone, look up here. I really want hand controls. This is, it's frustrating to not be. I think I could probably just hook up some VR controllers. Also, the head doesn't. I have one of the orientations wrong. Doesn't roll properly. This week in Moonland, we get serious. Hey, Dave. Skull's here. Shadowland needs its own chill wave. We need some new tracks. Also, what does a skull look like when it sticks its tongue out? The weirdest part I thought wouldn't work was just scaling the eyes and rotating them to do the blinks. But it works just fine. It's a little gimmicky, but it looks kind of like a cartoon character. Okay, well, this is Shadow. Oh wait, what's his name? Hi everyone. This is Prince Skulls telling you to tune into Moonland every Friday at noon, where we will play the latest updates. And bye. Okay, turn off the camera now. Okay, turn it off. Where's this smoke coming from? Does anyone else smell burning?
I smell burnt toast.
I don't think a skull can fart. It's really weird to be a floating head. I kind of want to turn myself into like an AI sprite, just like a glowing orb that, like, you can literally just cue these morph targets to run effects operators, so you can make them run more effects. It actually makes a lot of sense how Code Miko does this. Oh, fuck. Just lost my headphones.
Sorry for laughing at that.
Okay. Stop looking at me. Okay, there we go. I'm back as a real person. Yeah, Danny was saying it really runs down the phone battery 100%. It's really it eats up. But that's why we're gonna get old phones.
Let's keep those
Phones and
specifically
power
for the thing.
just permanently hardwired right in, Alicia, with crazy
Yeah.
glue.
There you go.
But yeah, for real though, iPhone 11 I think is the first one. I could be wrong with that. Yeah, I think the iPhone 11. It could be the 7. Let's just take a quick Google. Anyone out there watching that actually is, here's what we're up to. We are making fake people. On random things to talk about on the stream, Brandon, I think you'll like this one. I have become a little obsessed lately with getting myself full-on MRI scanned. So like a full-on detailed MRI scan, and then using photogrammetry or some of the techniques that are out there now to digitize it and make a 3D one, and then give myself a metahuman, and then make a mask so that in VR I can hold a sphere and I can put it on my body in different locations to look through my arm and through my body.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
Isn't that kind of cool? Like, that would be dope. Like, you could do that. Like, there's actually not that much work to doing that besides getting the scan, which I think you could actually use Gaussian splatting now to use for the MRI scan. And there's ways to 3Dify them, and all you need to do is render them both and have a mask, right? Like, as long as they're rigged to the same rig, which they should be, you can just scale a metahuman to match the MRI scan, and then you're done.
It's kind of scary, like the abilities that computers have now.
That sounds like it'd be a really cool thing to set up in a science museum, as an exhibit. Being able to put on your VR goggles and then look at your arms and your body and see I'll
just
MRI
give
scan.
more of this idea away, Alicia. We use one of those the 3D monitors. You just skip the VR altogether. You get one of those.
Yeah.
What is it? The Hollow. Oh my God, what is it called?
I think I know what you're talking about, but yeah, that'd be such a cool, like, I don't know, just that idea of executing that makes it, the application I first think of would be like a museum using it for
it'd be dope.
kind of cool science exhibit.
Wow, name brands have really like taken over Google search. Oh yeah, I guess 3D monitors were popular for a while. Why am I not? Oh, I know why. There we go. Yeah, Looking Glass. So I think that maybe 3D was ruined for us. Looking Glass is the, if you guys out there want to take a look, Looking Glass has these monitors that are actually full 3D. You don't need any glasses for them. And they actually have a little small version of it too, like a tiny one. It would be cool to even just be able to see like fossils, or like what was that? The Greek, there's a computer they found in a sunken ship, and it's an analog computer for analyzing the stars. And it's a Greek device.
I've seen that.
Yeah, and so they've used a CT scanner, or I guess you could, because I don't think you can use an MRI because that's only for organic, right? But they use a CT scanner, which Linus Tech Tips, watch one of his latest videos. They got one in the office. You can scan down to the sub-micron, like 100 microns or less, and you can scan items, and you can look inside of them. And you can identify, the software identifies different molecular structures and then highlights them into 3D meshes. So you can see screws inside of an object. So you can scan the inside of your iPhone. You can see all the electronics inside. But what it's good for is you can actually scan artifacts from the past that are caked in mud, dirt, clay, and stone. And we can take them apart digitally and see the insides of them. And so you could actually have a holographic display, and you could have these items shown in a case, but then below the case you could have a little touch display to spin one around and zoom in and like do cross sections of it, and that would be pretty. That's like a museum to the next level. So if anyone wants to take that idea, you hit me up. I have lots more. No, literally it's pretty rad. It's really cool what the combinations of technology are really creating, and that's why people see that and feel it before it actually is possible. One of the things like blockchain, ahead of its time. The concept of the metaverse too, ahead of its time. It's just one of those things that before people thought of it, we walled gardened off our entire selves. Every single multiplayer game has some variable or some line of code that won't replicate to another game. I actually really think that the future of AI and machine learning will allow those games to eventually just be API'd through a AI to each other. So you'll actually have translations, and it will ask you, the game will be like, look, we can't translate some of this stuff, and it will give you a list of stuff to not translate, and it will actually give you the options to choose, like, this armor is, a lot of players say it's 1-to-1 with this one. So you can jump in from from sword to gun, and there'll be basically a AI Ask Jeeves that asks you questions before you jump into the next game and tries to bring your data with you, especially older games. So I'm talking in the future, jumping into a recompiled on-the-fly version of Mario 64 with your friends that's getting on-the-fly pumped into being a multiplayer game from a ROM. And then jumping into Gears of War 3 for the Xbox 360. Wait, Gears of War 2?
That'd be sick.
And bringing items from each game into the other games, because it's just rendering the data again on another level. So it's doing an additional render pass on the screen to actually, it's a 2D render pass to render 3D objects in real time. So you're not doing the whole screen, but you're adding guns to games with swords and also injecting code that makes them guns. So the visuals are done by an AI overlay, and the injection is just the code injecting everything on the fly because it's recompiling. That's the future, and that's kind of scary because once our brains are hooked up, that's our thoughts getting compiled on the fly using all the data from humanity.
That's when encryption is going to become really, really, really useful.
Until it's not. I have some questions from the team. I'm just going to take a quick look. Well, guys, how y'all doing out there in the audience? We have 178 people out there on Twitter watching.
Twitter is always booming with the numbers. It's so nice to see.
It's rewarding, isn't it? We don't go down that. That's for another. We need to do like a Moonland after dark Twitch stream. You can follow me during the day a lot of the time, streaming on Twitch too, where I've actually been meaning to ask our two favorite people, Brandon and Alicia, if they want to stream sometime during the day and we can chat more about this stuff. This stream is gonna keep up with being Moonland related only. We're gonna try our best to bring you all the updates. Next week we're gonna have a good update with the race rings. I want to show you off some of the characters. We still haven't shown Kismet, the cat. I like that cat. I did some modifications to the head. I actually thought about using Kismet as the main one to use for the streaming. I will later on, I think. I want to give him a suit, like a black and white suit. But again, we'll eventually have all of our characters operating, and if there's a pipe dream in this process, I would love to be able to do cutscenes or do some cinematic. I don't know if anyone back in the day watched Bucky O'Hara.
I did, actually.
That is an old cartoon from the 90s, and you can check it out. It's really fast-paced. I think people forget that this isn't the first generation of ADHD, TikToking, low attention span TV and media. Take a look at any 90s TV show. Besides the frames of animation that were costly, where they just held the frame like an anime and kept people talking, it was basically very, very jump cutty and very, like, I swear to God, Bucky O'Hara is one of the best examples of a piece of media that shows we haven't changed much. It's just how you want to display it to people. And I think that is something we can do as we get farther along and use different techniques to make our lives easier with a small team for animating a large amount of characters, a large amount of facial expressions, and also I have to say, I have been interested in maybe getting a pair of the gloves, just to do hand stuff, because it's really, that sounds weird. Yeah, I'm interested in getting some gloves to do hand stuff. And by that, I mean, you can cut that section out, but I want to be able to animate fingers more on a detailed level without so much cleanup. And I swear to God, hands, if you just let them sit in fists, look fine, but as soon as the fingers look weird, that's where you'll lose me. I think Spider-Man or some of the early Spider-Mans during the CG scenes, like the whole movie's great, except for like you look at the arms and there's an animation technique where you overextend, and for whatever reason in real life, for most of the early 2000s and mid 2000s, people just frickin' used all those techniques on human bodies too, You could really see it when Mr. Smith and Neo and the Matrix fight in is it the Matrix Reloaded or Revolutions? Not the latest one, but the third one. It is just like people kept saying, "Oh, it's the clothes. The clothes look like rubber. The clothes look like rubber," but it's not. When a person wears rubber clothing, the tightness of the rubber clothing makes the person always act stiffer. So even if your clothes are rubber, you're gonna act stiff. So, in my opinion, the biggest flaw in that movie was the animation of the fight scenes looking too flowy, too much like an anime. They needed to really stiffen it out. Using motion capture.
They were going with like a lot of Bruce Lee stuff though, because he was always talking about be like water. So
he was, but there's always a circle to it. They were just like fucking excuse my language.
Oh yeah,
they were just like spaghetti
You're
monsters.
actually trained in martial arts, aren't you?
I mean, when I was 16, but a lot of the knowledge database has been in my head for a long time. And yeah, circles are just like animation. Alicia has done lots of animation too. Circles are the number one way to keep things going. Keep things like, start with your hips. What way is the circle motion gonna go? And then go from there. I mean, IK and FK help us out to make everything look more natural. But before that, it was like, if you don't start with your hips, you're never gonna have a good animation.
It's the biggest thing that carries over from 2D to 3D is like all the circles, because that's how a lot of fluid 2D is done with especially with the circles and everything. Yeah. And it translates. All those principles translate from the 2D to the 3D.
And for martial arts, every circle is just a form of showing energy. So energy comes in, and if you stop it, you're gonna take that energy onto yourself. So if you are stopping someone from kicking or punching you, you have to try to get that energy to come into you and out in the same kind of a timing that it would to not hurt you. So spinning,
kind of finishing.
You're just finishing the circle. But that's also why when people get really good at martial arts, like Bruce Lee was able to stop punches and kicks before they look like they even started, because your momentum is not in the pre-swing. It's all in the end of your arm shooting out or your leg shooting out, because you're causing momentum on your mass. So you can, if people are punching, people always get so freaked out when you can just touch a shoulder at the right time. And you pull a punch up and you touch the shoulder, and it's almost like it feels like an invisible hand is holding your fist from punching, because all the energy is just completely gone that you were pulling back for. Legs are the best. If you just touch the inner thigh gently, when people have their leg pulled all the way up to right swing in, it cancels it out. It's like it's kind of cool. And that's how you see a lot of that, those techniques used. And over-exaggerated in martial art movies, which is awesome. But yeah, it all comes back to that circle. And that's why animators use that too, because that's the only way people properly move. But when you overextend your arm to do a punch, that's more like a circle with a W gap in it. So it's always like this weird, it's not quite... In CG, we have this thing called gimbal lock, that if you animate all rotations too much, you get these weird rotational circles, and they're like figure eights almost. And that's kind of what I consider that too. It's like a circle with a W dash in it, and it causes things to look unnatural. And
I really like the way that they did the fighting in animations in Cowboy Bebop. The way that they did all that was very, very smooth.
Yep. And very Spike Spiegel uses wushu, so he's very much all about stepping, or what's the samurai one? I can't remember the name of. It's like you use a lot of sword play and a lot of like really letting people into your room and then tripping them, kind of like moving past them. Spike uses a lot of that, so the animations come across one person's doing almost nothing half the time, and the other person's like flailing, and that I've never seen that done nicely in a game, but it's really hard to do. It'd be more like one of those games where click M now, and They suck for fighting.
It just makes a DDR after a point.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Danny's tuber is looking very funny.
I want to focus in on that. No, it's permanent.
She's just, there's something really interesting in the sky right now.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
looking
it's
up.
fixed.
That's hilarious. I was able to get Harry Mason from Silent Hill to be a VTuber.
That's awesome. Who's logged out? Who's just black screen? Is that Daniela or Catalina?
I think it might be Daniela.
Well, I'm hiding.
Nope, it's me.
It is you. Oh, you're hidden now. There we go. Perfect. Well, to the 200 people out there watching, thanks for tuning in. I hope you get some fun clips out of this. I can't wait to do more streaming with the new... We're going to call them Z-tubers or Z-tubers. I guess they could be M-tubers. Moonland tubers? Yeah, alright, M-tubers. Next week. So stay tuned. This was just the first week to get it set up. I have a bit more work and I want to introduce you guys to Moonland through the perspective of Skulls from Shadowland, which, if you guys don't know, Moonland has a parallel universe below it that is called Shadowland, where a lot of the characters and creatures come from. It was a rift opened up, well, a couple rifts when the moon exploded. So tune in next week and we'll race with you guys in the racing rings. Bye.